Already raging on the first hole. Just don't hit that. Oh, thank you. I can't hear anything. This is weird. The discs are blocking my ears from being able to hear. I hear the wind blowing through the trees. What is up, another rounders? We are back for another video. Today, we are here at the Scrapyard, Idlewild Park, one of my favorite courses. This is actually one of the courses I played the most when I was growing up because I grew up right down the road. We're gonna be throwing all Lunas today. My bread and butter. I can't even hold them right now. It is about 40 degrees outside, so it's a little cold. But we're throwing all Lunas today. I got my 2020, my 2025. I got a confetti, and I got a TI swirl. We're gonna have some fun. Hopefully shoot. I don't know. Drop what you want me to shoot down below. I'm gonna say I want to shoot around 8 to 10 under. I think that'd be a good score. Hopefully an ace in there. We got some iconic holes to throw today. We're gonna play the long pad on this one. You might as well just play all longs, right? Make it challenging. 262 par 3, straight, slightly off to the right. You can't shout out that. I was gonna say shout out R. Kelly, but that's Rob Kelly, the course designer, and that's his dog's paw print. Made a fantastic course here. 2025 to start. I can't feel my hand. Look at this. Show the people my blood disorder. You see that? Completely white. My blood is gone. My blood's gone, but my spirits are high. And we just start off with the prettiest shot possible. Oh, why does that happen to me every time? I hit the last dang tree every single time. You know what? I'm gonna throw a TI swirl here. All right. Oh, that one's a little straighter. Oh, wow, it's really straight. And I hit another late tree. All right, got about 45 feet started off. All right. Well, we got an outside the circle look to start. Still can't feel my fingers. I am not putting with Lunas though. That's the whole point. I get to putt with my actual putters, and I got my CT Glow focuses, my AB focuses. Careful there, bud. We don't want you to die. Yep, that's pretty much how I thought that was gonna go. What if we just did right-handed instead and see what happened? Oh, that was better. Already raging on the first hole. I can't feel my fingers when it's cold, but I love it. Whoo! Okay, we got a par to start. Not bad. Gotta shake off that rust. I haven't played but one round this week, so it might be a little sloppy like it is out here today. It's still raining a little bit, but you know what? We're here to have fun, throw some good shots. This hole screams, throw me hard, daddy. This is probably one of my favorite holes on the course. Hole 2, 353 feet, slightly down, slightly up, a little bit off to the left over there. This plays really well for just throwing a Luna hard and just letting it kind of drift towards the left. My disc is wet. Dang squirrel keeps peeing on my disc every time. Okay, we're good. AT tip of the day. Don't leave your discs in the car when it gets below 30 degrees at night. These things are rocks. But it's a Luna, it's not a rock. All right, I gotta throw this good. Oh, I love it. Heck yeah, pin high. That was pretty good. Got like a 25 footer there. Oh boy. Yeah, don't have blood disorders in your hands because it's not fun. Y'all are gonna be laughing at my putts all day, I know it. 20 footer here for birdie. Just pop her on in. All right, well, we can't birdie a 250 foot hole, but we can birdie a 361 with a Luna. Tell me how that makes sense. I call this the candy cane hole because it goes off straight and has a little bit of curve here. So it looks like a little candy cane, and it's holiday spirits. Par 3, hole 3, 297 feet. We have this nice luscious green tee pad here. And I got my baby girl, which is perfect for that slight little turn to the left. Just hit the gap. That's all I want. Keep turning, don't hit that. Wow, that was just scrum diddly yumptious right there. Really good shot with my trusty girl right here. for the birdie. We're 2 under through 3. Not a bad start. Not a bad start. We're going to call this hole 4, obviously. We're going to call this one the worm. Kind of looks like a little squiggly worm there. Par 4, 432 feet. Fairway is exactly what that looks like. Comes off left, then goes straight right towards the bucky. I'm not throwing this. This one's too flippy. This is when knowing what disc to throw is very important. So I'm going to throw my more overstable one. This towel wants to work. Okay. I need one of them ShamWows. This is going to be hard. Send off. Nope, that sucks. You know what? I just wanted to go for a little stroll in the woods today. Not necessarily wanting to hit the fairway. We want to find some critters. I guess we can have another AT tip of the day here on hole 4. Don't be afraid to throw it off the fairway in the wintertime, because you're going to have a lot more gaps than in the summertime, right? Also, AT tip of the day. Don't be left-handed, because this gap plays perfect for a righty, which I'm not right-handed, so I guess I'm going to have to flick a Luna, which is going to be hard. I can't use my Quake. I'm about, man, that's kind of far. I'm about 270 away, so I got to find that big germ sidearm in there. That felt pretty good. This is going to be hard. Oh, that was a nice little finger pop, little flip up rider, but hit a little scraggle down there. Got a long look for birdie. Nope, that was a bet. My bad. All right, we got 70 footer here. I'm gonna have to go straight at it. This would be an iconic moment right here. Hey Joseph, this is how you jump putt far. Okay, we don't have to do that weird, whatever you did at Winthrop. We are getting so good at those. It's one thing I don't practice, but maybe I'm trying to get into soccer. I don't know. You're right. I do say all right a lot. I noticed that. No, I can just, I can hear myself saying it. I would be like, all right, all right, all right, okay, all right, yeah, okay, we're here. All right, all right, all right. Hole 5, 284 foot par 3. Really cool hole here, actually. I love this hole. Slightly uphill. You have a couple gaps and you can go straight at it, off to the right, off to the left. I got my more overstable 25 Luna here. I'm gonna try to hit that left gap. Just kind of let it fly right down. Come on, fingers, let's work here. Or we're just gonna hit the big tree that's directly in the middle of the fairway and have a 100-footer in. This is awesome. Wow, I really do suck at this game sometimes, huh? I got a 90-footer here up the hill. Probably not going to make it, but we're going to give her a darn good try, I'll tell you what. Focus on the finger pop spin. Here we go. Well, I got the spin, I didn't get the height. I can birdie a 360-foot hole like it's nothing. But then I get to a 280-footer, and I hit the first tree every single time. Hole 6, par 3, 250 foot. We have 2 gaps here. Kind of tight gap off the tee. You can go inside gap on the right side, or play like a Stahlheiser sidearm, righty sidearm, or big lefty backhand. I'm gonna throw, surprise, a Luna. This one's my favorite though. For real, the 2025s are really amazing. They're pretty much identical to 2020. You just gotta find the right ones, which I have about 30 of them. Just don't be too far out. Yes. Yes. All right, we're back. I'd say we're back, at least for one hole. Every other hole, it seems like I can figure it out here. There's a birdie on hole 6. What are we at? 1, 2. That's a 3-ball under 3-6. Not bad. I'm very good on every video I do to be about 50%, more than halfway through. Then sometimes I'll get even better, or most of the time I'll probably get even lower, but we'll see. What do we call this hole? The upside down question mark hole? We got a hole 7, par 5, and I like how they made it 665. They made it 1 foot less. I want to throw a little bit of lefty hyzer land in the fairway. Then it's kind of like a straight shot to get right about here, and then you have about 300, 250 into the basket. The only way I'm going to be able to eagle this hole with a Luna is if I throw it in, but I got to make sure I throw some good shots here. Small tee pad. Oh, whoa. Ice skating rink. How are you? I'm not good at ice skating, in case anyone wanted to know. But I am good at throwing a Luna. Just like that. Yeah. Yep. Nothing makes me happier than see a Luna fly exactly where you want it to go. I'll tell you what, too. I see a lot of people online or they text me, how do you get these Lunas to fly so well? One, you have to have good form. A lot of people say, I can't throw a Luna because they all turn over. That probably means you have bad form. At the end of the day, I'm sorry, but you probably have bad form if you can't throw a Luna straight or just decent. Landing in a really good spot here. Maybe one of my better drives on the soil, even with just a putter. That basket you see is the original par 4 placement, which is a really awesome hole, but we're going down to the left. So I'm gonna have to throw something flat, let it turn, and I have the perfect Luna for that. My good old baby girl, nice and seasoned. I've had this in the bag since it came out. We don't have a towel, you just use your butt to get it dry. Don't do me dirty here. Oh, I need more height, but I love that. Oh yeah, just need a little bit more height, hit the angle great. Should have an easy look for a birdie, maybe an eagle. Just a little low, like I said. If I would have thrown a little bit higher, I probably would have been down at that little ridge right there. But I have a 66 footer just outside circle 2 for an eagle look, which with Lunas on this hole would be pretty crazy. I have this nice gap here, a little picture frame as you may. This would be awesome. And I put no spin on it. 0 spin. Well, this is what we call a little shoot doom birdie. Should I not look? That, no way. I'm a better putter when the lights are off. Shall we have one more AT tip of the day for the people? Having an all putter round is awesome to have because you get to learn a lot about your form, how discs fly, and then when you feel comfortable with throwing Lunas and putters, work your way up. I love throwing Lunas because it helps me work on angle control, spin, and just more of a mental state of mind. So go challenge yourself out there. Might get frustrated, but hey, you want to throw putters well at the end of the day, right? We are here on one of the most iconic holes, the 2 iconic holes, the pond holes. Hole 8 from the long pad is 300 feet. Got to make it over that wooden wall down there, that log wall, to be in bounds. It's kind of like an island. Very important to get the height with this disc here. And if I lose this, you will see me butt naked out there in that pond, I'll tell you what. Oh, I'm scared. Just don't hit that. Oh, it's safe. I got a little scared turning a little bit, but we have a putt. Ooh, outside the circle here. Okay. Well, my putters are kind of grungy from the last hole. Just got to get a good butt wipe here. It's like this is like Charmin 3-ply. We'll call it 37 feet, just outside the circle. This would be a pretty sweet 2 with the Luna. Just got to get that nice little pop. I got to get one going here. That was like a pancake, dude. It is so calm and peaceful out here right now. Here, come here. Let's show them what we see today. You know, we can't really get up close and personal with them, but back with Animals with Ozzy. We're here on the beautiful pond at Scrapyard. We have about 6 mallard ducks out there. 3 boys, 3 girls. Look how cute they are. I just want to go over there and just give them a little pet on the head, you know, just give them a little little smack on the butt. This has to be one of the most iconic holes in all of Charlotte. Hole 9, 390 feet, par 3. This is kind of a lefty backhand nightmare, especially throwing a Luna. I did ace this hole one time with the backhand, but a Luna's a little bit harder to get there. It is so calm out here though. We're just gonna have to trust it. We got the big Z Luna here. Slime ball. Birdie probably not in play unless I ace or hit the basket, which would be, I will jump in the pond if I ace this hole right now. You just gotta trust it. Give it some height. Let it. Okay, we're safe. We're safe. My heart's pounding a little bit. One, because that's not my Luna. That's Nathan's Luna behind the camera that he let me use, because I don't want to lose any of mine. I know this is a Luna only challenge, but I have this soft magnet here, and I'm willing to risk this for something fun. It is a chain slamming device, so by words of the disc, it should go in the basket, right? Get up! Well, I'll give it a solid 8 for cannonball skills, solid 3 for actual flight characteristics of that disc. So instead of me being 30 feet away, I am now 100 feet away. Oh my gosh, this is complete junk time. Yeah. That's honestly the best I could have possibly done from back there. Yeah, let's take a look at the view real quick. This view is almost as beautiful as all you guys watching this video right now. Priceless. Par. Hey, someone got their first ace. ZM. That's cool. Don't sign the baskets. Fortunately, we didn't birdie on the iconic holes over there in the water. But now we're coming into a little bit easier holes for me. Hole 10, 326 foot par 3. Straight shot that kind of just slightly bends to the left. Not much movement. I'm throwing, you guessed it right, a Luna. I'm gonna throw in a little bit of Anheuser. I put way too much Anheuser on that. Just get lucky. I think it's fine. I think it's workable. This is the most annoying thing to do when it's wet. You just have to make sure your discs are dried off, and it's just so much extra work. I got about a 26 footer here. Slightly turned it over, but it ended up working out well. Let's see if we can just get some nice pop here. Right on the 10. There we go. Almost spit out the back. Don't do that. Oops. Made the first one. We should just put a tree counter on how many trees I've hit this round. Right here. It should probably say 11. And speaking of hole 11, we're here on hole 11. Anthony Barella's favorite number, by the way, so I should have some good luck on this hole. Par 3, 300 foot, dead straight. Basket slightly tucked, just a little bit off the left side of the fairway. And I have a perfect disc for this hole, and that is a Luna, surprisingly. The baby girl. I'm gonna try to throw this flat and just have it slightly drift right down yonder by the basket. God, these pads are just like, I'm kind of scared, I'm not gonna lie. All right. No! Oh. Oh. Oh! Add 3 more tree hits to that tree counter. But I think AB just gave us some luck on this hole. I hit legit 4 trees, snuck through the entire gel. Somehow, anti-skip, nose grind, Anheuser release, hit a tree, came back to the basket. Might be parked, I don't know. That was some wild stuff right there. Back here, just checking out this little deer scrape. Looks to be about 6-pointer. We got a little rut right here. He's just rutting down, just. Or it could be some dude who was pissed that he just took a double bogey and smashed the tree. I don't know. Let's just take a second here. My disc is right here. The basket's right there. Let's take a look behind us. What I snuck through and how I landed right here. No editing skills, nothing. The disc landed right here. Shout out AB for giving me that luck on this hole. Absolute shank piss turned into a birdie. We'll take it. See this dead tree right here? This one? They put this tree here because people were throwing through this little sneaky gap. So they cemented this tree in the ground so people couldn't take that route. Then they just said, F it, we're going to put a big Mando right here so you can't go that way at all. Fun fact of the day. You're welcome. I've actually aced this hole too. One of my cooler aces. Hole 12, par 3, 250 feet. Plays a little bit farther, and the angle is very severe, so I have to throw this shot with a lot of hyzer, high, let it push off to the right, because the basket's over there on the right, up on a side slope. Tough hole, honestly. I watched someone ace this hole with a champion ape one time. Yeah, champion ape. Be good. Oh. Thanks for razzing me over there, guy. Appreciate that. Jesus. Someone's out there watching like, hey, Austin, could you do us a favor and just do something cool for once in your life? I'm going to try to. This would be pretty cool. I'm not going to jump putt this. This isn't jump putt range, but I got to do something cool. Trusty girl. Please. Oh! Well, I tried. I'm just going to finger pop her in for the easy par. And like we said, every video, we're 50%. So always come back to 50%, 6 down through 12. Spider. I don't like spiders. Hole 13, par 3, 254 feet. You got two gaps here. One off to the left, one off to the right, which is like the sucker gap, as we like to call it. You go that way, you're going to tree whack something hard. I'm going to go down the left gap. Basket's pretty much dead straight. And you guess it, I'm throwing a Luna. I might go standstill here, actually. This hole is kind of tricky. Line those hips up, get those legs moving. Now hyzer. 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 Ooh, skipped right under the basket. I think I have about 20 feet there. I'm going to take the left gap just to show you guys, or the right gap, just how bad it is. And, oh, it's perfect. Oops. You know, they say that Discraft's slogan is quality, consistency. About the same distance of both gaps with two different Lunas. And we may. Might as well birdie from the other one real quick. Yeah, that means I got an eagle, right? I get 2 birdies on the hole. I get 2 birdie strokes on my round. Now we're 7 down through 13. We have a lot of the same shot shapes out here. We got another candy cane hole. Hole 14, 278 foot par 3. Basket's up tucked on the hill on the left. I have aced this hole in tournament with a Z Nuke before with sidearm. Not backhand. That'd be crazy. But I am going to backhand my baby girl here. Just have a slight turn. Hopefully hit some chains here. Oh, wow. That was really good, considering I almost just died on the tee pad. That slip worked out pretty well. I'm only 25 feet here. Gotta find that nice grip here. My hands are cold still. Just gotta pop her right. And God, this is wet. I think this is when I decided that I should just become a full-time YouTuber, not a Pro Tour player. Because if I can't make a 25-footer, well, I'm going to finish in 42nd place every time. So it looks like I'm changing my career path. No, it's not fine. Today it's not fine. Take this off because I don't have that either. I'm going to become a YouTuber now. That's my new career path. I'm changing the name of another round to Austin's Round Disc Golf. All right, hole 15, par 3, 315 foot. Probably one of the trickier par 3s on the course. Very tight gap here. Basket slightly off to the right. Through them trees over there, you can kind of see right about, hopefully there. I'm going to throw my baby girl Luna, throw it on a little bit of hyzer, just let it push. If I can hit this gap, maybe I'll go back on tour. Of course. Of course. Yeah, why would I not just absolutely park it after just missing a 25-footer, you know? It's all mental. It's all it is. It's all mental. Maybe I should putt with Lunas. I don't know what this is. I guarantee you I skipped off that and the world's like, we want you to make that 25-footer. All right. If I don't make this, I'm definitely not touring next year, I'll tell you what. All right. The world wants me to keep playing disc golf, I guess. Oh, tell you what. That's one of my favorite shots with one of my favorite discs. And we got a birdie. Now we're back to above 50%. 8 down through 15. Not bad. Ooh, I don't like this though. Okay, this is hard. All aboard the birdie train. Hole 16, par 3, 302 foot. Right to left shot. We have another candy cane hole here. I'm going to be honest with you guys. This one's going to be tough for me to even get close just because of the trees on the left side. They're very present. So if I sneak through this somehow, it would be a gift from God. So God, if you're watching, guide my disc, please. This is also the hole that Joseph went back-to-back aces on, which is really gross. Bogey alert, bogey alert. Oh, I left myself in a really tough spot here. I think I have to throw the same disc, honestly, to get that little bit of turn. This is what you call TUFF tough. Well, tell you what, I absolutely shanked it again, but I got lucky. This is what I wanted to do. Tightest gap possible. Bingo. We gotta channel our happy place, right? Happy Gilmore say, right, find your happy place. I gotta find my happy place. I gotta make this putt for par on a 280-foot hole. Oh, thank you. Just had maybe one of the greatest par saves in my life. Did not want to bogey a 280-foot hole. Now we have a 480-foot par 4. That kind of looks like a salmon jumping out of the water. Here's its tail. There's its body. Basket's way over there. Way over there. Some people will take this route during this time of the year, which I don't see one, do you? People get through it though. You don't really want to go too far. You can only go about 280 feet here, but you got to really focus on keeping it on hyzer. I always hit one of those trees, so I will not be surprised if I hit a tree here. Oh! Yeah, the money spot, baby. Even when you throw a good shot, you're just always funneled down to the bottom of this ravine down here, this little creek. I have a little bit of room. Only got about 240 left. So I'm gonna throw a Luna, and every disc is wet. I hate it. You know, when you have a good caddy like Nathan behind the camera, when it's raining, he dries off your disc for you, keeps you dry. And worked out pretty good. Threw it a little nose up, so I had time to fight out of it. Not bad. Not bad. My shot worked out very well here. Snuck through a couple of these trees, and we're just gonna tap her in for the Scooby birdie. What are we at now? 9 down through 17. Look at that, right above 50%. That means, what does that mean? We're gonna par the last hole. What was that thing in Fortnite, the boogie bomb? You just start dancing. That's how I feel on this tee pad. I'm gonna start dancing, doing something crazy. Hole 18, 312 foot, really cool finishing hole. Basket's slightly off to the right. Like I said, there's a limb right in the middle that I guarantee you I'm gonna smack. And it's just gonna laugh at me. I got my good 2025 Luna here. I'm gonna punch it hard and a little high. What did I do? Hit the last tree that was going to be absolutely parked under the basket? Yeah, thanks. Always hit the last tree. So I hit this big Bertha right here. Thought I'd hit that one, honestly. But I'm only 20 feet away here. Got to make it. There we are. Got the birdie. Finished over 50% too, didn't we? 10 under? Not bad. Not bad. All right, guys, there you have it. All Luna round here at Scrapyard at Idlewild Park. Shot pretty well, shot 10 under from a little mixed layout. Like I said, throwing putters will help you just challenge your game. You can work on those angles. Hopefully throw these like AB and I do. Not guaranteed, but if you work on it, you might get there. This is my favorite throwing putter by Discraft. Highly recommend getting any of them, honestly. You cannot go wrong with the Luna. It's literally my favoriteest of all time. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to subscribe, like the video, comment, share with your friends. As always, follow our socials down below. Thank you guys for watching. Peace.